Okay, so it is time to give you guys a review of the Iowa and the Baylor women's basketball game that I watched. And child, at the end of the day got in. So let's look at Iowa's full stats. Okay, Hannah Stolke, 34 minutes, 10 points, 4 of 11 shooting. No threes, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, missing 3 free throws, really. Who's she feeling like? Lauren Betts. 8 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 turnovers, 2 steals, 0 blocks, 0 offensive rebound, 8 defensive rebound, 1 personal foul. Overall, she didn't play well this game. You know, she had some good stuff defensively, but she just did not play well. She just did not play well. Break. It is what it is. I've seen her play before in the tournament games and everything, so, we move on though, just not a good game for her. We look at Ava Hayden, 35 minutes, 18 points, 7 of 14 shooting, no threes, 4 of 5 from the free throw line, 11 rebounds. We had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, 0 steal, 1 block, 3 offensive rebound, 8 defensive rebounds. So she had some good stuff. Wasn't she the one who was missing all those easy layups in the game, bro? I was telling my friends this, but like the NBA, the WNBA, college, they need to double their layup drills. I cannot tell you guys how many times this year I have seen people blowing routine layups. It's one thing if it's contested, but just easy layups, especially in transition moments. And she did that multiple times. I swear, maybe I'm getting the person wrong, but in general for that game, this still stands. But I think she had a couple minis in this game. And then you have Chizadi, right? Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. We had 19 minutes, only 5 points, 1 of 6 shooting, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 free throws, 0 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover, 0 steals, 0 blocks, 0 offensive rebound, 0 defensive rebound. I mean, that's just terrible objectively. We look at Taylor McCabe. 35 minutes, 5 points, 2 of 8 shooting, 1 of 8 from the 3-point line, 1 of 6, sorry. No free throws. We had 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 0 block, 1 offensive rebound, and 7 defensive rebounds. Okay. Obviously not great. And then we look at Kylie Fierbach. 19 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 shooting, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line, no free throws, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnover, 2 steals, 0 blocks, 0 offensive rebound, 1 defensive rebound, and 5 personal fouls. So from the starters, it wasn't good, let's put it that way. And then you see what everyone has for the bench. You see what everyone has for the bench. One good contributor for the bench. So, I move away, you see all the stats. We look at Baylor and, for everyone, I'll just read the points, okay? Because so Kirsten, we had 2 points. For Bella, we had 4 points. For Dariana, we had 0 points. Talia Scott was lining up 36 minutes. We had 32 points, 10 of 25 from the field. Ooh, my birthday, period. Scorpio season. 6 of 16 from the 3-point line. 16 threes. Who's she feeling like? Steph Curry? 6, 7, free throws. We had 3 rebounds. We had 0 assists. We had 2 turnovers. We had 1 steal. We had 0 block. We had 1 rebound. And offensively and 2 rebounds defensively. I mean, overall, the only person who was having consistent offense for Baylor, I mean, you see everybody else in the points that they put up, but she was getting some shots to go, did she hit some minis? I don't remember, but able to finish at the rim regardless, able to get the threes off, and it's about getting the ball to go through the hoop. Don't love the efficiency, let's put it that way, she shot my birthday, and it is what it is in that regard, but the only one who was making some stuff happen offensively for Baylor, so you will say those things. There was a few times where she was definitely flopping to try to get to the free throw line, child. One of my friends don't care for her because she told me she's a free throw merchant. I kind of saw that a little bit. But I mean, I had to go from the free throw line at the very least. We had 6, 7. So, I mean, hey, she played well. The only one really giving them offense. Everyone else, I mean, it's just dreadful if you look and you can pause this and read it. Then we look at the advanced stats a little bit. So if you wanted to see the box score by quarter, 11-9, 14-19, 16-11, 16-13, ultimately 57-52. This was a terrible game. Leaders in points, Ava Hayden for Iowa, and then Talia Scott for Baylor. Here's some more advanced stats. So field goal percentage, 34% for Iowa. For Baylor, 29%. 3-point percentage, 36 for Iowa, 25 for Baylor. Turnovers, 12-13, and rebounds, 47-41. And now we look overall for more stats, okay, for the team. So Iowa shot 21 of 61 from the field, 34%, dreadful. 5 of 14 from the 3-point line, 36%. From the free throw line, 10 of 16, free throw percentage, 63%, rebounds, 47, 13 offensively, 34 defensively, which is great numbers for rebounding. 13 assists. We had 6 steals, 1 block. I believe we had 12 total turnovers, 13 points off turnovers, 11 fast break points or points in transition, and then points in the paint 26, foul 17, no techs in this game, and then the largest lead they had in this game was 7. Okay, so continue on. Okay, so Baylor 17 of 59 from the field. It gets to a point. It really does. So that's going to be 29%, and then the 3-point percentage is going to be 8 of 32. Okay, and then we see 3-point percentage 25. So yeah, terrible from the 3-point line. I mean, 32 threes taken in the game is just ridiculous. You know, living and dying by the 3. Free throw percentage 10 of 17. Free throw percentage 59. And then we look at Baylor, 17 of 59 from the field. I mean, good God. Field goal percentage 29%, 8 of 32 from 3. Like, I just hate living and dying by the 3. I really hate it. And then the free percentage, 25%, free throws 10 of 17, which is 59%, rebounds 41, 11 offensively, 30 defensively. And then assists 8, steals we had 6, blocks 11. They had a lot of blocks, I think 9 in the first half or something. 13 total turnovers, points off turnovers 6, fast break points none. No points in transition is insane. 12 points in the paint, we had 20 fouls, techs none, and then largest lead is 7, okay? So what are my overall takeaways on this game? This game very much bored me to watch, okay? So that's number 1. You know, when you only score 50-something points in a basketball game, who they feeling like? Chicago Sky. So it gets to a point with that. And then it was just a lot of bad shot selection at times by both teams. And I was saying this to my friends as well, but literally, they need to take a screening class. Like NBA, WNBA, college. A lot of these players are not setting good screens. They're setting illegal screens and stuff. They're getting there too late to set the screens. Like, these screens be terrible, okay? So that was something that really bothered me in the game. And that's really been bothering me as of late and stuff. And it was just Brick City for both teams, okay? It was third quarter and one of the teams scored AZ Fudd jersey's number, okay? So for me, it just got to a point in regards that I just don't like to see games where neither team can seem to score. So it was just really frustrating to watch in that aspect because I wanted to see them score more. And just bad shot selection. They kept fouling each other a lot and extending the game as well. Somebody got hurt during the game. I don't remember what her name is, but hopefully she's okay. And one thing that irritated me about that was the fact that they kept filming. Why would you keep filming after someone's clearly hurt and not go to commercial? Like, why do we have to, like, why would you do that to that person? Like, I don't understand that. So that was something that I did not necessarily get. And some overall takeaways, the Iowa program, I wasn't moved this game, and teams can have bad games. It is what it is. I'm not going to totally what is it called? Write off the program and everything, but, you know, that wasn't great, obviously. Baylor, I don't know. I was told that they were a good team. That's what I was told. Me and my friends, we wanted to watch one of the games earlier. We turned it on. It was so boring. I don't even remember who they were playing. I think it was like UNLV maybe. And we turned it off. Okay, so like that was strike 1. One of my other friends watched the game earlier in the season and they kept bricking versus Duke. So I already heard that. And then this is right here. So as far as I'm concerned, Baylor not good this year, okay? From what I heard, from what I've seen, Baylor not moving me. My friend told me Talib Scott the only one who can do things offensively. And just the uses of timeouts and challenges and all those other things by the coaches. So yeah, I don't know. Neither of these programs were lighting it up for me tonight. And this was an ugly one for Iowa. They got it done, but at what cost? So, just glad this game is over, and everything. And if I finish the game, the least I can do for you guys is review it. So, we're here. The takeaway, Talib Scott, a great player on Baylor, and some of the other takeaways that I had, but, I mean, it was mainly Brick City. I mean, both teams had good moments of defense, I would say. Overall, both teams were just bricking, though, you know, and then times where you foul them and everything as well, and just the other teams getting some and one. So they had moments of good defense and stuff. Offensively, the offensive sets from both teams looked a mess, quite frankly, and stuff. And so, yeah, there was some good moments of defense, and then other times it was just a mess. So, I mean, this whole game was a mess. That's the point. But more reviews going to be coming your way, guys. So UConn's going to be playing, you know, tomorrow. So I'm excited to review that. I'm probably going to review the Notre Dame game as well. So stay tuned for that. I'll try to do some other stuff for you guys. I don't know. These games that I've been watching recently have not been good. I'm waiting for some good basketball, and that's what UConn got for me. Let me know what you guys think down below. This Iowa team, who are players that stood out to you, of Baylor. If you watch this game, let me know what you think. But, you know, that's just my honest opinion. And, yeah.